Welcome to the Empower Hour, your source of empowerment for your whole life. Each episode will explore one of 5 powerful influences that together create your story by the impact each one has on the decisions you make in your whole life. Wealth, health, organizations, lifestyle, and love life, and entertainment. Throughout the series, you will hear from personal and professional development experts, business owners, leaders of organizations, and guests who will share unique formulas, inspiring ideas, simple tools, and success strategies to empower you to reach your full potential and create your desired success. Hello again, it's Philomena Day. I'm here, host of your Empower Hour, and we are here at the McKelvie Intermediate School with Amy McCann. I'm so happy that we finally got together. We're going to find out about this phenomenal program that Amy has developed, called Dare to Dream Onstage. And we'll find out more about our students as well, and we are going to hear from Amy about how she started this program, and we'll go right into that actually. So how did you start, why did you start the Dare to Dream program, and what is it really all about?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited that you're here, Philomena. I really am so excited to talk about this program. It's something that I've actually dreamed about for many years. Coming up with a program that empowers children, that helps them take skills from the theater, actually, some principles that I learned as a little girl on stage, and bring it into their own life. And so I've created an original program in which it builds actionable steps toward their dreams, it builds their confidence, and it changes their thought process. So if they feel that there's something that's interrupting their journey toward their dream, they can change that thought process. And so they learn that through improvisational skills, and they do it right there in the moment. And that's something they can take into their real life, in their relationships, on stage, you know, in an imaginary stage sense, and in the real world. So I think that, you know, my objective has been met as far as what the students have told me, and I'm excited to do this.
And is this a program that is through this school only, or what is the future for this program? Are you going to do it in other schools?
Well, thank you for asking. Yes, presently, I think of this program as my beta test.
Yes.
Because what I'd love to do is bring it into the larger community and introduce it to parents, because I think that it's of value in the sense that parents will see the development over time of their kids in confidence and courage and being able to get out in the real world, you know, and really live out their dreams, because a lot of times kids, they really do experience stress in school.
Continuously.
And yes, and so programs such as this will help them develop that courage. And so I see this vision as being brought into the community at a later date.
Well, you definitely have a conviction and determination to finish this program and see it further. And what can parents expect when they enroll their child? It's an after-school program, so
Yes.
What will they expect? What do they have to do to make sure their student is here, and when do they pick them up?
Yeah, well, the way that we have developed it here at McKelvie is they come right after school, the school bell rings. They come right, and as a matter of fact, as soon as their bodies come into this room, they're in action. They're standing, they're performing in the sense that they're, you know, building the energy. We have some energetic exercises to get them started, and we go for an hour. And the parents pick them up at the end of that hour, and it's just, you know, by the end, they're feeling invigorated, they're feeling like they can go out into the world. So
good focus, too. I heard earlier that there is a flow that they will ascertain by the end, and that's the acronym ACT.
Yes.
I love that. So you'll explain that about your children in your program, and I'm going to let you control the rest of the afternoon. You have the taping, just 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you. Okay, Amy, you're on.
Okay. So, we are going to start our improv exercises. You guys know how this works. We're going to go into pairs, okay? We're going to start with sharing your dream with your partner, okay? You're going to state your dream, and your partner's job is to come up with a yes and answer. This is based on an improvisational principle which is used in the theater, okay? So you're going to say yes and you're going to come up with actionable steps for that partner to come up with so that they can fulfill that dream, okay? The second step is to announce your fears involved with that particular dream. So if you have a fear that's attached to that dream, you're going to share it with your partner. You're going to say, you know, I'm fearful of whatever that is. And your partner's job is to come back and say, yes, and come up with a solution to those fears. Okay, again, attaching some actions to it. And then the third step is what? You're thinking, right? So if you're still thinking a little bit negatively, you want to talk about some of the thoughts that cross your mind in a day that could kind of keep you away from your dream, you're going to share that. The next person's going to say, okay, yes, and they're going to come up with a solution. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's all stand right here. Grab your partners, 2 and 2. Stand in the center and start your improv. And have fun. Go for it. Just pick a partner. You two, go for it. Right there. Go for it.
Oh, okay.
You can talk out loud.
Yes, and what would you like to be as a doctor? Yeah, like the school would really help because it's like the doctor when you got your cast on, if they didn't go to school, you may not have a cast. And if they did that wrong, you could break your arm again.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Okay, great. So Dylan and Emily, I'd like you to come to the center, please. And I'd like you to do that right for us. Just show us how this exercise is done, okay? Go for it. And I'd like to be able to hear your voice. Remember, if you're on stage in the theater or in life, you want to project, right? Do you hear how I'm speaking? I'm speaking from here. You can all hear me. I'm not yelling, right? But I'm speaking with confidence. I'm speaking with, courage. So I want you to look at each other and use that. Remember, bring in, if you feel emotions, let that happen, okay? And Dylan, would you like to start?
Sure.
Okay, so share your dream. Remember, project to Emily so she really hears what it is you have to say.
So my dream is to become a doctor.
Yeah, and what kind of doctor would you like to be?
I want to become a pediatrician because I think children and babies are so cute.
And yeah, what thoughts do you have on that and what's bugging you that you can't?
Well, I'm just scared because you have to go through a lot of school, and it's kind of, you want to get out of school, but you have to do medical school and you have to become an intern and stuff.
Yeah, but like if the doctor you had, like you have a cast on your arm right now, and if the doctors, some doctors, if they didn't go to school, you may have to, some doctors, if they didn't go, you might not have a cast. If they didn't go to school, they wouldn't have that training, and they could mess up, and you'd have to go to more doctors.
That's true. I feel a lot better.
Cool. Thank you. Very good. So the objective here is to allow students to feel a sense of solution, to feel like, they can get from point A to point B. And a lot of times in real life, we don't really have the steps to figure that out. We sort of get caught in our own thought process. And so what this does is it gives children courage to be able to talk to another person, to say, you know what, this is what I want to do. And, how can I get there? And really inviting another person in to provide a solution sort of opens them up to the courage of asking for help, because a lot of times what we do is we think about our dreams and we only think about getting there on our own. And so this avenue gives children the ability to, again, just bring somebody else in. And I know that as a little girl, I had a lot of confidence issues in asking for help. And so that's why I've developed this program, so that they can feel better about themselves in the process.
Marvelous. Does anyone else want to be part of this acting role play? So I guess it's really a confidence builder. I can see they're already confident. Amanda? And Emily?
Elena.
Elena, that's right. Okay. let's hear what your dreams are in the ACT.
When I grow up, I really want to publish a book.
Yes, and maybe you could illustrate still to make them more interesting.
Well, yeah, but what if the publishers don't like my book?
You can keep trying and ask people for help.
Yeah, but I don't know if it will be worth it to write a whole book if I keep getting rejected.
You can think about J.K. Rowling. She didn't give up. She wrote many books.
Okay, thank you.
Anna? And Annalise? Okay, go ahead.
I really want to become a chef when I'm older. Yes, and maybe I could help you cook. Yeah, but I'm scared I'm going to get cut and burned. Well, you could do something about that. So, yes, and you could wear rubber gloves so that you don't cut yourself. Or maybe you can be really, 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 really careful of what you're doing so you don't accidentally burn yourself. Yeah, maybe if you cook me, help me. And if I do get burned, it's just part of how to cook. Yeah. I feel a lot better.
I really want to become a sports player one day, and I also want to become someone who will make the world more better physically and politically.
Yes, and maybe you could tell the Secretary of... Wait, how many secretaries? You could tell the President about it. Maybe he'll like your plans.
But what if he doesn't like my plan what if he doesn't like my plan, for example, like, what if I come up with, like, a new source that could make, like, thousands of Americans grow out of, like, being polluted, being, like, sick every day, and what if he says, nah, that plan is terrible?
You could, well... you could have, like, you could study medical school. Nothing was ever gained without effort, as someone said, I don't know who.
Yeah, but what if one day I'm a sports player and turns out I make my team lose a huge competition? Then probably the entire city or country, for example, will put their heads down on me and say, wow, that's unbelievable, that's terrible.
If you lose, you just keep trying until you win.
Yeah, that actually makes me feel a lot more better. Thank you very much.
Very good. And the last couple?
That was all of them.
We got it? Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to just say your first name and what you specifically like about this program. Why do you want to come here after school and stay even an hour longer? And yeah, Amanda. So Amanda, why is this such a fun thing for you to do?
Well, I'm Amanda, and I think that this is really fun because it helps us build confidence, and it lets us be free and just improv.
Elena, how about you? What does that do for you? What is this program doing for you?
So I'm Elena, and I think that's really important because sometimes it's really hard to just let out your feelings, but this helps you because it helps you build confidence and really think through what you're feeling.
I wish I had this program when I was your age. There's so much more benefit from all of us feeling as if we're vulnerable to some of these stressors in school, the bullying and all that. And now you've got some place to go to share those emotions and be confident and sure that they're going to be taken care of because you are self-empowered in this program. Annalise, I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you think other children might like this program? If someone came up to you in the hall and say, Annalise, why are you in this program?
Well, I'm Annalise, first of all, and I would say because it makes me feel like a freak, 'cause at school I'm sort of shy and I don't really talk that much, but here I can sort of let my emotions free so it's not tucked inside of me, and it just lets me be happy.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Emily.
Emily.
Okay. What is, I'm going to ask you the same question. Why is it that you're in this program?
Because it really is
it's like fun to me, and I love acting, and it makes me feel like I'm alive in here. Like I feel so free because like I can trust everyone who's in here, and yeah.
You're all in the same boat. So some of us are like all of us, right? Even though we're unique and individual, we're like everyone else. Great. Your name and I'm going to ask you a different question. Imagine you're a year older and you're looking back and someone is asking you the same kind of question. Why do you want to be in this program? What would you think you have gained all throughout this next semester?
Well, I'm Emily, and if I were a year older and someone asked me what happened, I think I would remember most having the skits where we would say what we wanted to be as we grew older, like we demonstrated, and how we were just, even though it was, some of the things we do were really funny and silly, yet this was a little more serious, but yet we're still acting, and it just shows how everyone's there for each other. But it's so much fun just to be with everyone, and everyone here is so nice, and I can trust them all.
Yes. So you can imagine yourself being older and actually having to apply these ideas. What will I be? Who do I want to become? And who's going to help and support that? Wonderful. And Dylan, your question is going to be about the same thing. Imagine that you're a year older, and what would you come back into this classroom and recommend the new students? What would you recommend to them?
Well, I'm Dylan, and I would recommend that they would love, well, if I was from a year from now, I would love the improv that we did, and I love that we could build confidence, so that's something that I would definitely.
I can hear all that.
So at the end of the class, the students are now marking the board with final thoughts and expressing
It really,
it would be great.
it would be great. It would be great if I had a bag of 20s.
It's like I typed it.
Everybody likes the 20s. Or 100s.
It's all about you guys.
It is.
So this is my wish for you, that you all keep your dreams alive, because your dreams will bring out the opportunities that you're looking for to help you develop great talents. And with those talents, you'll create your story. Thank you guys for letting me come to your class today.
And we'd like to thank you for this.
Thank you very much for
Yes,
this.
Ben, thank you. Ciao for now. Until next time, be enlightened, be engaged, and be empowered.
Dare to dream.
Dare to dream!
Dare to dream! Yay!
Mention, and I love that I got to meet some new friends.
Wonderful, wonderful. We have two students who aren't going to be in that, into the camera, so why don't I have you here, Praveen? Pranav. So one of your questions is, what makes you excited to come to this class after your long day of school?
So first off, I'm Pranav Rohit, and the thing that makes me excited that comes to this class after a long day at school is because you can let your thoughts out after the day, because at school you can't just let your thoughts out and say, oh, I did this and that. But instead, in this class, you can let your thoughts out, you can improvise, and you can build up confidence in yourself so that next day when you come to school, you'll be much more better than you were yesterday.
And that's, thank you very much. And this young man, what is your name? And it's the same question.
My name is Ben, and wait, what was the question?
The question is, again, what was the question? Jeez. What makes you so excited about coming to this class after you've been in school all day long? What is it about this particular class that you would recommend this program? Why would you recommend this program?
I mean, it gets really stressed. I mean, you can talk about your problems here, and you can experience your dreams. You can really be like someone in this world. I mean, it'd be really nice to just relax and be who you are in this class.
I can see
Follow
that,
your
all of you.
dreams.
Yes, I can see that in each one of you. That once you start talking about your dreams, you can almost see them happening before you talk about what you can't say, why you can't be part of that dream, why that dream can't come true. And the support you get from this other student. Yes, and what else can you do? So the options, you start thinking about the options and how to do it rather than what you can't do. Well, I so appreciate being able to be part of this program this afternoon, and we'll take it over with Amy. How can they get in touch? Oh, come on in, Miss McCann. If you're interested in being part of this program at the McKelvie Intermediate School, or how this program can come into your school, please call Amy at
603-496-1253. I'd love to hear from you.
That would be awesome. Thank you so much for having me here today to take this program for you. Until next time, stay tuned. I don't want to interrupt you. Stay tuned, and you will be enlightened, empowered, and engaged. Thank you.